Haunting roommate revealed. There's something unnerving about sharing an apartment with a stranger, especially when that stranger never seems to leave his room during the day. At first, I thought my new roommate was just introverted or working remotely, but then came the nights. It started with a low hum, an unsettling rhythm that seemed to seep through the cracks of his door. It was chanting, repetitive and haunting, like an incantation in a language I couldn't understand. I told myself it was just my imagination, late-night exhaustion playing tricks on me, but curiosity gnawed at my sanity. Determined to unravel the mystery, I timed my day to catch glimpses of his comings and goings, but it was as if he vanished with the sunrise and reappeared only after dusk. The only evidence of his existence was a peculiar scent that lingered in the hallway, a mix of incense and something metallic. One sleepless night, I pressed my ear against his door, trying to decipher the words. My heart pounded as I caught fragments of phrases, names I didn't recognize, woven into a sinister melody that sent chills down my spine. The more I listened, the more I noticed changes around the apartment. Shadows seemed to stretch and curl in unnatural ways, and objects moved from where I left them. A creeping dread settled over me, a feeling that the apartment itself was shifting, bending to the will of my unseen roommate. I couldn't shake the feeling that whatever he was doing in there was starting to spill over into my world, warping reality with each whispered syllable. One night, driven by a mix of fear and desperation, I made a decision. I would confront him, demand to know what was happening. But as I reached for his door, it swung open on its own, revealing an empty room, walls covered in arcane symbols glowing faintly in the dark. My eyes widened in horror as I realized the chanting hadn't stopped. It was all around me, inside my head. And then, I understood, the roommate was never really there. I had unknowingly invited something else into my life, something that thrived in the shadows and now had no intention of leaving.